am Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz, Queen of Great Britain and Ireland and later of the United Kingdom. My life has been one of duty, love, trials, and resilience. I stepped into this role on a crisp September day in 1761, just 17 years of age, leaving behind my homeland in northern Germany to marry King George III, a man I had never met. Yet in him, I found a partner who valued intellect, simplicity, and devotion, qualities rare in monarchs of our time. As queen, I sought to carve a space for myself in a world dominated by politics, wars, and courtly intrigues. My marriage was not merely one of state but one of companionship. George and I shared a passion for the arts, sciences, and agriculture, and I supported his vision for a nation enlightened by reason. Despite the constraints of my position, I fostered cultural growth, championing musicians like Johann Christian Bach and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The latter, a prodigy, even dedicated pieces to me as a token of his admiration. My private life, however, was far from idyllic. Together, George and I had 15 children, a testament to the strength of our union, though not without its toll. Motherhood became a central part of my identity, but the losses and the challenges of raising a family in the shadow of the throne were profound. My role as queen demanded that I navigate the thin line between affection and discipline, preparing my children for the duties they would inherit. The years brought trials I could not have foreseen. My beloved George, once so full of vigor, began to suffer bouts of mental illness, episodes that left me powerless to help him. I bore the brunt of his suffering, protecting him from those who would exploit his vulnerability. In those moments, I felt the weight of the crown more keenly than ever. As the stability of the nation depended on the strength I projected, I became a steward of his legacy, even as the man I knew seemed to slip away. Politically, the era was turbulent. I witnessed the American colonies declare independence, a blow to my husband's reign and the empire's unity. The Napoleonic Wars followed, engulfing Europe in flames and testing the resilience of our nation. Through it all, I upheld my duties, striving to be a constant amidst chaos. Yet I could not help but feel the distance between myself and the English people, who often saw me as a foreign queen. My quiet nature and adherence to German customs sometimes alienated me, though I hoped my deeds would speak louder than words. As years turned into decades, my world contracted. The loss of my children, the decline of George's health, and my own advancing age led me to seek solace in Kew in Windsor. There I found peace in my gardens, a reflection of the order and beauty I wished to bring to my life. I took pride in the botanic marvels nurtured under my care, earning the moniker, the Mother of Botany. Indeed, the genus Strelitzia bears my name, a tribute to my Mecklenburg heritage. By 1811, the Regency Act placed my son George as Prince Regent, effectively ending my husband's reign. My role as queen became more symbolic, yet my influence remained. I continued to champion charitable causes, ensuring that the most vulnerable of our subjects were cared for, even as the grandeur of monarchy began to fade. Now, as I reflect upon my life, I see it as a tapestry woven with triumphs and tribulations. I was not merely a queen, but a mother, a wife, and a woman who sought to balance duty and humanity. The portrait of Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz is not one of grandeur alone, but of resilience and grace in the face of an ever-changing world.